Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of my climate debunking series. In this episode, I will be putting all climate alarmists on notice that their days of misinformation is over. I am here to let them know that they have somebody to contend with who has on his side and his disposal basic, irrefutable scientific knowledge that will, without a doubt, disprove all their narratives concerning climate change. They will now have to deal with somebody will not be afraid and will not be intimidated into silence. I will also in this presentation offer the climate alarmists a challenge to stand up, step up, and defend this evil, destructive ideology. I will be, without a shadow of a doubt, waiting and expecting for the backlash. But I have nothing to fear because I have truth and facts on my side. We will see where this will end and where it will go. So please be aware, as of today, as of this moment, everything's changed. Everything changes. So here's the accusation. I am accusing the climate alarmists of a conspiracy to defraud. And what is a conspiracy? We have to make sure that there's no misinformation or misconception about what a conspiracy is. So we'll first define what is a conspiracy. A conspiracy is defined as a secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful to others and for the group's explicit benefit. You, climate alarmists, have been for decades perpetrating a very evil, corrosive, social destructive conspiracy against mankind, specifically concerned climate change due to the burning of fossil fuel, with the main objective of furthering your control over humanity and to defraud humanity out of our God-given earthly bounties. Climate change due to the burning of fossil fuel has now been qualified as a bona fide diabolic conspiracy because it has been now debunked with the use of easily verifiable basic scientific facts, information, and knowledge. The cost to humanity. The climate change conspiracy scam can be justly labeled as a crime against humanity for the following reasons. The indoctrination costs. This cost is associated with the deliberate dumbing down of the population, the deliberate holding back of information about nature, the wondrous interrelationship between all aspects of nature, in which if was done would have given mankind deep insight into how valuable and how precious nature is, and therefore allow them to have more respect for nature and more respect for the earth. This is a dumbing down cost, indoctrination cost. 2, the environmental costs. Mining mining with the intention of getting enough rare earth metal to replace the use of fossil fuel is a monumental cost to environmental cost due to the dirtying of the environment, the pollution of the environment, the removal of trees from the environment. It's a great cost that cannot be that will not be um, not will not be compensated. Also, the cost is environmental cost. There's environmental costs associated with the disposition of all these batteries once they are spent. Once they are spent, this is another environmental cost that we're not taking, that most people don't take into consideration when they're talking about conversion to green energy, cleaner energy. It's exactly the opposite. It's conversion to less efficient energy, dirtier energy, more dangerous energy. Third, the financial cost. The financial cost is huge because all that money that goes into these green technologies, so-called green technology, that is wasted. If it was directed towards the betterment of mankind, investment in schools, hospitals, and securities, police stations, and these housing. If all this money was converted, was directed, properly directed for mankind, for the benefit of mankind, it would be life would be so much better on the face of this earth. And finally, we come to the social cost, which is the social unrest and anxiety cost. This division that this conspiracy has caused to mankind, where we have social disorder, we have civil unrest, we have people coming to at each other's throat against whether or not this scam is real or not. This is a big cost because division, and it's there for a reason. When they divide us, they can conquer us. It is the deliberate attempt, and they want nothing more than to let this debate continue. But this is a cause that we have to take into consideration when we look at the overall cost of this very corrosive and very destructive and very deliberate conspiracy. So what is the remedy? The remedy is basic science. My remedy does not include any garbage in, garbage out, complicated computer projection and model and advanced level physics explanation of the past that is provided by the compromised climate scientists. In my remedy, there is no need to berate, include, or use any of the usual temperature and carbon dioxide level studies, as they are absolutely irrelevant. Carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere has nothing to do with temperature of the atmosphere. The compromised climate scientists all the push is fuzzy, esoteric, advanced science that they know will belabor the common man. They cannot explain climate change with the preponderance of basic science knowledge because they know it does not support their agenda. That is why they do not use it. I have thoroughly debunked this conspiracy with the use of basic, fundamental, irrefutable scientific pronouncements never before seen on the internet or any other academic studies in the world. Never before seen. I've just recently created a channel since 13th of August 2020, and I've been then populating it with 6 very eye-opening videos that will put to rest climate change conspiracy. It is my intention to add at least 1 video per week for the next 2 months, courtesy due to the preponderance of basic scientific knowledge and information at my disposal to debunk this conspiracy. The information of the site will be left at the end of this presentation. If the assertion that climate change alarmists make cannot stand up to the rigor of basic basic science, and these assertions must be forthrightly be decommissioned and left to the ash heap of history where it belongs. So here is the challenge to you, climate change alarmists. If any of you climate change alarmists think that you want to put your reputation on the line by challenging my pronouncement, then you are absolutely welcome. Absolutely welcome. I take all challenges no matter how much degree or qualification you have behind your name. I am not scared of that. So that I say, go ahead and prove me wrong. We'll see who will be proven wrong. And as you can see from the saying to your right, the truth does not mind being questioned. I don't mind being questioned or put under any kind of rigor, because I know I have the truth in my hand and behind me. A lie does not like to be challenged. So this is where I know you guys will be scared, because you guys know that this hoax that you're perpetrating against us, you guys know it's a lie. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let the games begin. This is a message to all my fellow so-called climate change deniers. To all who the climate alarmists called climate skeptic or denier, your days of absolution is at hand. You have been right all along. Your gut feelings have told you that what is that natural could not be so dangerous. And I'm talking about carbon dioxide and natural gas, a very important gas to life, could never be that dangerous. And they have spent 9 decades trying to convince us that this natural gas is dangerous to mankind. Your gut feeling was absolutely right. Please help me to get the word out as quickly as possible in time to have a dramatic effect on the outcome of the very important election coming up in the next few weeks and months in the United States, Canada, and many other countries around the world. Information has to get out. I ask you to go to my site listed below and see for yourself if my presentation are not 100% scientifically irrefutable. And when you do, please remember to like, subscribe, share, and ring the notification bell to let you know when the next video will be coming out, because I'll be releasing a lot of videos on all aspects of nature to irrefute this climate change, and I have a lot of information. Good will always prevail over evil, and they know that. We're not scared of these evildoers. We know that good will always prevail over evil. So there you have it. The challenge to the climate alarmists has been issued. I await their response. And if they cannot respond, they need to keep their mouth shut, get out of humanity's way, and let humanity prosper. The information for my channel are as follows. My channel can be found on YouTube at youtube.com/Gary Campbell 4229. The name of the channel is Gary the Debunker, and I am Gary, and I am the debunker. I can also be found on Rumble, where the channel is listed as Gary the Debunker, and I'm also on X, where my site on X is at GaryCam 98137. So this information is now available on my channel on the internet. where you can all go and view and see my content and do your homework, research the matter that I've presented, and see for yourself how bona fide this information is. This is not a scam. This is a real, absolute information that will be used to stop this this uh, this uh, this this scam that has been perpetrated against us for so long. So thank you for your time in watching this presentation, and I'll see you again in another episode, another upcoming episode. Thank you very much.